YTBC, what's the deal? So I'm on BoxingScene.com, and Shannon Briggs, he thinks this Dimitrenko fight's gonna be easy work. Let me go ahead and read a quote from this article. He says, "I don't care if this guy is tipped for a world title. I'm going to take him down in London. I don't care if this guy is younger than me, taller than me, or hits harder than me," said a defiant Briggs. "I'm in the best shape of my life and have the experience to take this guy down. I was beating George Foreman when this guy was still learning to read. Once I've knocked him out, I'll focus on taking down David Haye in his hometown." Shannon Briggs very confident about this, which he should be. I don't expect him to go into this fight not confident, especially if he wants that David Haye fight. I'm just curious to see, how much energy he exerts trying to knock out Dimitrenko, a guy who has been stopped, but he got stopped late in the fight by Kurbapilov. So I'm curious to see, if Briggs doesn't get him out of here in a round or two, what's going to happen. Or is he tricking all of us? Is he going to come out there and try to fill Dimitrenko out for the first couple of rounds, then go on for the attack, probably get Dimitrenko in a false state of security, having him thinking, Briggs not really showing much. He just wants to box, and then boom, gets hit with a hard right hand and gets put to sleep. I don't know, man. I really don't know what's going to happen in this fight. I've made a few videos already saying I really don't know what's going to happen. But I do think the David Haye Shannon Briggs fight will be a very good fight. That's the fight I would want to see. So when these fights take place May 21st, I want to see Shannon Briggs win, and I want to see David Haye win. Because I think that's going to be a epic fight as far as leading up to the fight. And David Haye seems as if he's all down for a slugfest, man. I think David Haye is in for getting fights over with pretty early. And I think that he will come in there with Briggs thinking he can get the fight over with early. And I think Briggs think the same thing. I think both of those guys would really go into that fight trying to knock each other out. Whereas Dimitrenko, I think he's probably more content with dragging Briggs into the late part of the fight and drown him. I think that might be his approach. Now, he is 6'7", 250 pounds. He may go in there and try to put the hurt on Briggs. But I think that will be his approach. Use that jab that I'll always see him use. Whereas Haye, I think Haye would really try to knock Shannon Briggs out. And with that being said, I think if Briggs notices that, because one thing he did say, he does have the experience. You know what I mean? And he fought George Foreman when I was in high school, a long time ago. But I think that Briggs would notice that, and I think it'd be a slugfest. I think Haye will probably get the better of it because he has quicker hands, and I think he has a little bit more left in the tank as far as being a fluid mover in the ring. But got to get past Dimitrenko first, man. And he seems very confident. He seems very confident in this fight. He really wants David Haye. So maybe his hunger can push him past this fight with Dimitrenko. What do you guys think about this? Let me know. YTBC. I'm out.